Holy fucking Spirit in front of you. When people go into a forest and they, like Walden Pond style, and they meditate on God, or they go in a cave, or whatever it is, they don't interact the way that God would or wants us to. It's not saying that what they're doing is bad, but it's not representative of God. We're made in His image. And then when you're around people all the time, it pulls away at you, pulls away from you, pulls at you is the right way to say it. So then you get overwhelmed with all this noise that you lose sight or lose the signal that you have built with God. What it took for this to happen was the ability to be a loner, isolated, yet still have access to society when necessary. It's a testing of a hypothesis. I guess I tested hypotheses throughout this experience. And because I didn't have the noise, like a car driving by, because I didn't have the noise to block out His signal, when I disengaged from society while I meditated, or whatever the term would be, not that I actually meditated like you're thinking, but I was alone with God, tinkering with things, ironing out the details, revising my hypotheses, and then re-engaging in society. And when it ever became more lopsided in one direction, it slowed me down. And that's why in this system, that's why it's a choice only you can make. No one can tell you, hey, this is the guy. This is what you're going to do. It's what you have to decide. And I'm telling you, when you get to this zone, it is awesome. And the good news is this: I am the best teacher in the fucking world. I've been explaining things. Since I was a kid. But really formally doing it, some environment where I'm judged on my explanation, 14, I'm 36, 22 years. Full time for over I guess that's all. The only thing I've ever done is explain things. Even in a job where it's on Wall Street, I was always explaining an investment, giving a presentation, tutoring, you're teaching a concept. I'm the best teacher in the world because I can relate things to anyone. Part of this journey, this polishing process, boot camp with God, has been to condense the ideas that are really, really big ideas into simple pieces. Because I'm an excellent teacher, I've been able to do that. Now all I have to do is deliver it. And He's purposefully He can do whatever He wants, whenever He wants. I'm convinced of that. But the whole point has been to keep me isolated enough where I just come out of left field. Boom. All of a sudden He's here. And it's not a matter of debating, although I plan to present my case. It's about teaching and understanding. Look, there's rebuttals and all this stuff, but you strain yourself to hear my case fully, and then we'll deal with the questions until there are no more questions. And I just simply build a curriculum for this. It's taught in schools and we're done. I'm the lion. I never have to leave the temple. I already did the hard work. But you gotta pull it off.